Hi guys, it's Amy with A to Z Stamping.com. Today I want to show you a quick and easy card using the Balloon Adventures stamp set. This stamp set is perfect for card making, scrapbooking, anytime. If you have to make anything having to do with a birthday, gift packaging, then you would like this stamp set. It's called Balloon Adventure. Can you see that there? And this stamp set is on the retiring list, so it's only available while supplies last. It will be available at least until May 22nd, but after May 31st, it's no longer available anymore. I really like this stamp set. The images are only at 75% on the cover, so they are a little bit bigger, but it has some really fun sayings. The best is yet to come, happy birthday, party on, let's celebrate, no one deserves a happier birthday than you, open me already, it's your birthday, here's to another year full of adventures. And then it's got a couple banners, 3 balloons, and some squigglies, a bow, and the string to the balloons. So anyway, we're going to be using this today to make a simple birthday card. So first thing I'm going to do is take a scrap piece of, I guess it's not even a scrap piece. I have a piece of 2.5 by 2.5 inch white, Whisper White cardstock. And I'm going to stamp in Tangerine Tango. I'm going to stamp this one right here. Oh, actually, I already have it right here. That says, no one deserves a happier birthday than you. And I want to grab a block. This here is the, I forget what this is called, the block caddy. So you can see it holds all of my blocks in here perfectly for me. And you don't have to buy all our blocks at once. You can buy the full set of blocks, and I'll put that right below, but you also can buy our blocks individually. I'm going to be using a D block for this stamp. All right. Okay, so I am going to be using Tangerine Tango Ink. Tangerine Tango is from the Brights collection. All right, let me ink it up. Okay, let me line up my square here. I like using our photopolymer stamps because they're clear, and that way I can see exactly where I'm stamping. All right, and push. All right, and actually that looks really good. Sometimes with the photopolymer stamps, you need to use some sort of a pad underneath for it to reach all together, but using the scrap pad, I forget what this is called. I'll have the name below, but this often works too, and I always do all my stamping on this. I use it as my scratch paper. All right, let me grab my stamp and scrub here. I always clean off my stamps right when I'm done with them so I can put them away. And see, it's all clean, done, ready to be put away. All right, and I'll put that back in here. Okay. This stamp set does go along with the balloon pop-up Thinlit dies, and I like to keep the dies that go with it right in my stamp sets, but you don't have to do that. They actually come separately, and that's just the way I do it to stay organized. Okay. So I've got my saying. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I have some scrap paper here. I've just got a scrap of Island Indigo. Let's see, what all do I have here? I believe I've got, this is Pacific Point, some crushed curry, some Crumb Cake. You guys, seriously, I'm having trouble with my colors today. Crumb Cake and Emerald Envy. And I'm going to take our balloon punch right here. Remember, all of our punches store flat so that they're easy to stack up, and you just pop it open. And I'm going to pop out, this punch comes with a small balloon and a big balloon. If you wanted to just do the big or the small, you could just go on one side. Now, you could also stamp the images first and then cut them out, but I'm just going to just cut them out like this. Let's see. Actually, is that what I want to do? I think, actually, let me show you what it looks like using the balloons. Okay, so let's do the polka dots. Okay, grab my block. And I probably don't need a block this big, but it's just what we're going to use. All right, so let me grab some Emerald Envy ink. Okay, Emerald Envy. Here we go. Open it up. Ink it up. Okay. So I'm going to stamp right there. All right, see, it just adds a little bit of dimension. Grab my Stampin' Scrub. Clean it off. Okay. Next, that's all I need that one for. Let's see, some crumb cake. Let me grab some crumb cake ink here. Okay, and stamp that one. All right, clean it off. Okay, put my crumb cake away. Let me grab some crushed. Sorry guys, gotta reach over here to my ink caddy. Let me grab some crushed curry ink right here. And, all right. And finally some Pacific Point ink. All right, Pacific Point. Where are you? Here we go. The bright. Okay. Right there. All right. Clean off my stamp. Put that away. Okay. Close up my ink. And let me set these aside. Okay. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch them all out. So I want the big balloon and a small balloon, so I'm just going to line it up. You just line up your stamped image right in the center. Okay, grab a corner here. And punch it out. So now I have two. Do this one. One. Two. Three. And four. Okay. All right. Close this up. All right. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some washi tape here. This was from the Party Animal washi tape, and I believe this is probably sold out already, but we have all kinds of washi tape all the time, and we have new washi tape coming out starting June 1st, so it doesn't really matter what washi tape you use, but it's so simple to use. I'm just going to stick it right here on the bottom and tear it off, and I'm going to wrap it around the back. Just adds a little bit of color to the front of my card. Love washi tape. Okay. Next I have a piece of Crumb Cake Designer Series paper, and this is cut at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And I'll show you the set this came from in a second, but I'm going to mount this. I'm just going to use my SNAIL adhesive. And I'm going to mount this right on here. Okay. There we go. All right, now I have a piece of Designer Series paper cut at 5 3/4 by 4. And this is from the Party Animal Designer Series paper, and this is still available, but it's while supplies last. So in this set, you get 12 sheets total, so 6 sheets of double-sided paper. So on one side, the colors in this set, you've got Crumb Cake, that's the light brown color, Crushed Curry is the yellow color, Emerald Envy is this green, Pacific Point is the blue, and Tangerine Tango is the orange, and then Whisper White. So we have balloons, presents. This side has animals wearing party hats, cake, and forks. This side is just all Pacific Point with little white kind of, you see that? And then this is what we're using. This is the dots. And then the other side, if you flip it over, We have numbers, crushed curry, that's fun for a birthday card. Candles in all the different colors, I like that. This is more candles, but just all in the crushed curry and the whisper white. This is the crumb cake that I use, just with the little white dots. These are like the little swirls that are on the stamp set in emerald. That's all in Emerald Envy. And then this side is just the Emerald Envy, Pacific Point, and crushed curry in stripes. So this is a really fun paper to have. Okay, so again, I have this piece of Designer Series paper cut at 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm going to put this on the front. So again, I'm just going to use my SNAIL adhesive. Come on, here we go. And I'm going to put this right toward the bottom. Okay, here we go. Okay, now I'm going to take my Stampin Dimensionals, and we are going to put all these balloons on the front here. Now, normally I would probably do stems or strings for the balloons, but I'm doing so many balloons that I'm just gonna leave it like this. We'll just let them free float around. So I just want to decide where I want to put all of these. Okay. Okay, so with these little ones, I'm just gonna put some adhesive on them. All right, I'm just gonna stick these on here. So let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now with the bigger balloons, I'm gonna stick a dimensional on the back of these. So I need 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And peel all these off. Let's start sticking them on. So I'm going to stick a blue one on there. Let's see. I'm going to go the green one there. Yellow. Let's go up here. And our tip top taupe. And I think I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move this yellow one over under here. Oh, I don't want to cover my words. And this one is gonna go right here. All right, there we go. So there's all my balloons. Simple, easy, done, fun. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this piece of crushed curry cardstock, and again, this was just an 8 1/2 by 11 piece of cardstock cut in the middle at 5 1/2. And now I'm going to take my Stampin Trimmer, and we're going to score this at 4 1/4. So go to 4 1/4 and score it. The Stampin Trimmer is great because it has a scoring blade and a cutting blade, so you have everything you need all in one spot. All right, fold it over. And I'm going to take my bone folder here just to give it a nice tight crease. Okay, now stick some adhesive on the back here and glue this to the front. And there you have a simple birthday card. No one deserves a happier birthday than you. And here's one I did earlier. This one's a little bit different. So this one I stamped the balloons just in solid, and I made some sticks for it. This one I stamped "It's Your Birthday" rather than this sentiment. And this card I actually used the balloon pop-up Thinlit dies to make it a pop-up card. This one I'm just going to leave like this, so I can just write a sentiment on the inside. So there you have it. There's my super simple birthday card using the Balloon Adventures stamp set. I hope you'll check out my website at a2zstamping.com, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.